Hey guys, welcome to day one of the reading rush. I am super excited. Let me adjust things a little. I'm a little in the dark. I think I'm just going to be a little in the dark this time. It is day one. It is like 12:05. I don't know where my phone is. It's like 12:05 right now. And so the reading rush has technically begun like 5 minutes ago. And I always like to start the reading rush at midnight and like read for like a half hour or something like that. So I decided I am going to start with The Dreamer by Laura Ennis. Here it is, graphic novel. This one is going to cover my... Well, it can cover the book I'm going to read in one space because I'll just sit here and read it. The problem is, guys, I have been seeing tons of TBRs all over the place and loving watching them. And I've kind of changed my mind on what I want to read. I know. I'm actually coming up with a lot of books. The most, like, changed topic is, like, oh, books I meant to read last year. Like, there are so many books that I meant to read last year. And I'm like, seriously. I really meant to read all the books last year, apparently, because I have a huge stack on my lap right now of books I meant to read last year and didn't. I also kind of want to read Ella Enchanted, if I get to it. This copy is purple on the cover, which is great. And it has a movie, which I've seen the movie. I haven't read the book, and I was having this discussion with a friend today about how she said, if you read the book first, you like the book better. If you watch the movie first, you like the movie better. I saw the movie forever ago, and I've never read this. So I kind of want to read it, and I've kind of been in the mood to read it, so we'll see about that one. I also decided I wanted to read The Little Prince by this French man. I was going to read it and borrow it from my sister, so I went to her house to get it, and it's in French, and I don't speak French. She does, but I don't. So I took it to the library and get it, and now I really want to read it and watch the movie, and he's an alien. So that's, that's two challenges. He's not from Earth. He's not human. And there's a movie. Yeah. I'm not so certain about Damsel anymore. I heard some negative things about it, and it makes me a little nervous for if I'm really going to like it or not. So I'm kind of ready to like start it and then DNF it. And I'm still just not in the mood for A Man Called Ove, which I kind of want to be in the mood for it, but I'm not. And so there's a part of me that wants to wait until I am in the mood for it because I feel like I'm not going to give it a very fair shot and I'm going to kind of hate it. And then I do have my Doctor Who graphic novel, which oddly enough, I am not in the mood for this one either. So I tell you what I am in the mood for. I tell you what. I was trying to hurry up and get through the Touch by Claire North, which has been on my TBR for stinking ever. And then I took it to book club as a suggestion for a book and they were like, yes, we would love to read it. And I was like, okay. So, being the genius I am, I tried to get it started and finished before the reading rush started today, and that didn't happen, though I am like halfway through the book. Like, I gave it a legit effort in the last 2 days, and I'm like halfway through, and I really just want to keep reading it because I was super duper enjoying it. Like, that's what I'm in the mood for. I'm in the mood for finishing that book. I will be finishing it most likely during the reading rush because the book club is meeting the day after the reading rush wraps, and I don't think I can read half of this book. It's not even that big of a book, but I don't think I can read half of this in a day. So I will probably end up reading this anyway during the reading rush. I don't know if I can make that count. Can I make that count that it's already halfway started? I don't know if I can do that or not. I might do it anyway and just add it to my pile. To look forward to the end of this video is Mark decided he's going to do the reading rush as well, which I'm super excited about. He said that I got to choose his books for him, so I'm going to choose all children's books because that was kind of one of the stipulations. He's like, you cannot choose huge books for me. I'm not going to get 7 books read in 1 week. But he said he would do the children's books, so I'm going to pick children's books for him. And each challenge, he's going to get a pick between 2 books. So I will have to get those together at some point, probably in the evening when I'm home from work. So you guys can look forward to that. But in the meanwhile, I am going to start Dreamer right now. And I'm probably not going to record myself reading it because the lighting in here is not good. But I'll talk to you before I go to bed. Dealsy. Okay, guys, I am going to head to bed. It's about 1-ish in the morning. And I got about 50 pages of Dreamer read. And it's super cute. I thought it was like a time travel-y book, and really, she like falls asleep and then she's there. But, is she dreaming or is she really there? I don't know. I'm going to go dream in a little bit because I'm super tired. But I'm going to go to bed. I did update my Goodreads, which I usually do each night, especially during a readathon. And I tried to update the Reading Rush website, but it was like really slow. It's probably just bombarded. I'm hoping it clears up a little bit, but I don't understand a lot of tech, so I'm sorry for the super bad lighting, guys. I will show you very quickly my company while I was reading here, and then over here. Can you see her, my little brown bear over there? They're so cute. They think they're gonna sleep with me tonight, but they are not. They're going to their kennels. So I will. Good morning. It's really bright out this morning. I'm just getting up. I want to go back to bed, but I won't. I'm up. I'm gonna go make coffee and wake up my little friends, and then probably come back here, sit and maybe read. I'm so not awake. Good morning, girls. How are my babies this morning, huh? How are you? They're like, let us out. She's jumping up here. Don't hurt me. That hurts. Come here. Come to the couch. I can pet you. Oh, good morning. They just go run outside. You can kind of see outside. A little blurry. It's actually super nice out. I poked my head out this morning. It's so blurry. Why is it so blurry? I don't know. It's been like 100 gross degrees. There's one of them. There's the other. But it's actually super nice out right now. Hi. My camera's not going to focus on you, is it? Woo. Stop. She's just going to lick me this morning. Oh, there it kind of focuses. And there's the other one. Ooh, this is terrible footage. Okay, I'm going to make my coffee. This is what I have right now. My bed. I have my coffee, and I'm trying to decide which book I'm going to start with. These are the two main books I have on my shelf. Oh, I made her move. She's gonna move into Daddy's spot. I'm trying to decide which one I want to go with because I've heard some slightly negative things about this one, and then this one I've heard some negative things about as well. Not really sure which one I'm going to start with, but I'm going to start with one of them. Oh, my alarm's going off. I woke up before my alarm today, guys. That never happens. She's sulking over here because I stopped petting her. That's what she's doing. That's what she's doing. So I gotta make a decision here. Okay, so I'm awake and I have coffee here. I did crawl back into bed. And I have my books that I need to decide which one I'm going to start with. And I have my pups that are being very sweet. And only kind of cuddly. Serenity's a little mad at me right now because I stopped petting her. Because I needed a hand to put the camera in. Good coffee today. And it's beautiful outside, which is crazy because it has been the nastiest, hottest summer in Nebraska. But it's just beautiful out today. I had to go out and yell at the dogs because they were barking at the neighbor dogs, getting them all riled up, and I popped my head out and I was like, girl, stop, and it's so nice outside. So if it's still nice at lunch, maybe I'll go like read. There's like a wooded area behind my office. I could go read there if I really wanted to, so we will see about that. My day is pretty busy. I do have 4 massages today that I'm giving, not getting, and I have a little break in my day, but not a very large lunch break. Like I was gonna actually run and go hang out with Margaret at lunch, but I'm not gonna be able to do that now. So there's a coffee shop not far from my office. I might just, oh, there's a rabbit outside. They don't see it. I might just hop down to the coffee shop so I can get some reading done. If I stay at my office, people will talk to me and I won't get work done. Well, I won't get reading done. I do need to edit a couple of videos off of my tablet, which is what I'm recording on. If I'm going to keep recording doing daily vlogs, I'm going to need to edit those off at some point today, or at least transfer the footage off of here and put it on my computer for a while. But otherwise, outside of the massages, I do need to get some laundry done today. I need to pick out the books for Mark today. Outside of that, I don't think I have a ton of other stuff. So basically editing and laundry is what I need to get done. So I am going to pick a book to listen to so that I can listen while I'm doing those two things and be proactive about the readathon. Okay, I made an executive decision, which is good because I'm terrible at decision making. I'm going to start reading this right now. This morning I got up and I was like, you know, I'm going to give these original books a shot. And if they're really bad, I'm going to pick up those other books because there was nothing else I definitively wanted to read outside of Touch, which, like I said, I have about half of it read. And so I have about 200 pages left and I want to finish it because I'm really enjoying it. But I also want to finish it because my book club is going to be meeting right after Reading Rush. So I might pick that one back up. I don't know. But I'm going to give these two a shot, at least for the day. It's just so difficult being a dog. So I got about 3 chapters into Damsel. They're short chapters and they're not numbered. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to tell you how many chapters I am. They just have names. It's okay. The writing's a little like, I feel like it's trying to be flowery. I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. But one of the first things the prince did when he got to the top of the tower and there was the dragon there is he whipped out his penis and he peed on the dragon. And I'm like, what? What? Why? I'm hoping the whole book isn't like this. I'm going to get ready for work and I'm going to head into work. So I don't think I'll be reading much more of Damsel till I get back from work. I can take it with me, I guess. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay, so I'm done working for the day. It's like 6:30 and I got everything cleaned up. I'm actually getting ready to leave. I didn't get a ton of reading done over my lunch break. I got like 30 pages of Little Prince read, which is like half the book. And then Damsel, let me grab Damsel. I have it over here. I read like 50 pages of it. Let me see. Yeah, I'm on page like 54. So basically, I'm not liking Damsel like at all. Like so far, the prince has saved the princess from the dragon. He peed on the dragon, which I was like, what? Like, are you a 12-year-old who, what? And then no less than, this was written by a woman, but no less than like 5 times have they referred to the princess's breasts or her nipples or her boobs or his hands ran over her naked body. And I'm like, isn't this supposed to be YA? Like, this is the most, I don't know. I'm going to keep going on it. And I found out, if you guys are wondering why I switched from Ove to Little Prince, I found out that the movie, the Man Called Ove movie, is in Swedish and has English subtitles. It's not in English. And I'm like, I am not 100% sure if I really want to watch a subtitled movie. I have to be in the right kind of mood to watch a subtitled movie, so I don't know about that. So I switched to Little Prince because I had that idea and I had the book in my car because I was supposed to take it back to the library. So what I did instead is renewed it because I never did read it. And I can watch that movie. That's what I decided. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, I need to figure out what food I want to pick up for dinner because I don't have any food at home. I haven't cooked anything in like weeks, honestly. And then I'm going to eat because I'm hungry again. Super hungry. I'm ready to go. That's the plan. And then I'm going to pick out books for Mark when I get home. Yay! Okay, this is the time that you've all been waiting for in this video. We're going to help Mark pick his TBR. Yay! So here are the stipulations for Mark's TBR. He is going to read 7 books in 7 days.
I'm doing it. I said when I saw it.
He did.
I'm going to do it.
And they will all be children's books.
Because I'm busy with life and I don't have time to read actual books. Sorry.
So what I did is for each challenge, I picked 2 books, and he's going to pick one of those 2 books, and he will read all these books during the week. And if he loves me enough, he loves me, he will read them to me.
Oh.
I love it when he reads to me.
I didn't know it. While I was overseas, actually, I read to her. I read all of Proverbs. I recorded it and sent it back to her.
On a cassette tape, my friends.
It wasn't on a cassette tape. It was on a digital recorder.
Do I still have
that? Probably. It was a digital thing.
Anyway, okay. So the first challenge is read a book with purple on it. And for this challenge, I have Goldilocks and the 3 Dinosaurs. Her belt is purple, okay? And I have Duncan, the story dragon. I don't know what either of these are about, But which one would you like to read for the purple challenge?
Oh, I'm picking one?
Yeah, you pick one.
Duncan the Story Dragon.
Duncan the Story Dragon. Okay. Next, we have read a book in the same spot the entire time. Your choices are Lemony Snicket's The Lump of Coal.
Here, I got you.
Aliens Are Coming! Which one do you want to read in the same spot the entire time?
Is the Lemony Snicket one by the same person that wrote?
Yeah.
Aliens Are Coming.
Aliens Are
I
Coming.
bet I would have loved Lemony Snicket stuff as a kid, but
I don't know.
not as an adult.
Read
Dumb.
a book you meant to read last year. Now, since I did the picking of these books, I don't know what Mark meant to read last year. So I picked 2 books that I have told him about in the past that I don't think he's read.
A Giraffe and a Half, maybe?
The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein, or A Giraffe and a Half, also by Shel Silverstein.
I did read it. Because I remember, because you're an old man
Then
there.
you have to read this.
So I have to read A Giraffe and a Half because I've
Have
already
to
read
read
that
that.
other one.
Well, unbeknownst to me. The next one is to read an author's first book. Now, I really had to dig for this for children's books.
Ooh.
I went ahead and grabbed, I think I saw it on Mulberry Street by Dr. Seuss. This is his first book. The other one that I had that was the first is Mr. Greedy is Helpfully Heavy. Mr. Greedy is his first book, but they didn't say which one. And this is the one I have. So, which one?
See, here's the problem. I like Dr. Seuss because that's how it's pronounced. Go look it up. I know I ruined it, and you're like, I don't care. I'm going to say Seuss. It's Seuss. I like Dr. Seuss, and I don't think I've read this one. But Mr. Greedy, Mr. Happy, Little Miss Late, all those, my brothers and sisters read when we were kids, and I loved those. They were great books. I remember with my siblings. Sorry, I'm going to tell a story here.
You can edit it out. Don't worry about it.
Don't edit it out. It'll be short. I remember with my siblings us putting together a little concert. We had a pop-up camper that we had in our driveway, and we put it together for the girl across the street. Her name was Melissa. And we had her come over, and I don't know if she was just late all the time or something, but me and at least 2 or 3 of my siblings were jumping all over the camper and singing along with the cassette tape that came to Little Miss Late, and we were singing along with it. And so I read a lot of these books and liked
That
them.
doesn't sound very nice at all.
She seemed to like it. I don't remember if she was late or whatever. She was about my age, but I don't remember much about her. So I'm going to go with Dr. Seuss's. And to think that I saw it on Mulberry Street.
You don't need to sing the late song to me.
Because I haven't read it.
I know I'm late.
I didn't say that.
Anyway, read a book with a non-human character. For this one, I chose Fox in Socks, because he's a fox.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose the Sneetches.
Some more Seuss books.
I have a lot of Dr. Seuss upstairs.
You know, I think I've seen... This sounds bad. I've read most of Dr. Seuss when I was a kid. I think I saw this one. Like, I saw all those stories. And, Sneetches on, Stars Upon the Iris. I remember the songs and everything.
I haven't seen that.
But I don't think I've actually read it, so I'm going to read this one.
Yay!
And I know I've read Fox and Socks.
That one's my favorite Dr. Seuss, the Star
About
by
racism.
Sneetches
So good.
with stars on thars.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read a book with...
Oh, no. This is done. I've already chosen. Go ahead. Whatever you're going to say. I glanced down.
I know you did. That has 5 or more words in the title. I have Mouston Abbey, The Cheesy Treasure Hunt.
I already know.
And this is one of those kid books with the little windows that you open and you reveal things.
Mm-hmm.
The
Go
other one is Who Wants a Cheap Rhinoceros by Shel Silverstein.
Mouston Abbey.
Somebody really
The
likes
Cheesy Treasure
Mouston
Hunt.
Abbey. The last one
September,
we have,
y'all. September, it's coming.
We're excited. There's a whole list of people who want to come with us. But McKenna can't come.
If any of you want to come to the Downton Abbey movie with us, or if you think, what? That sounds dumb. My favorite character, maybe one of my favorite television characters of all time, is in this show, Downton Abbey. You should watch it just to see what she does and says. She's the best.
And McKenna can't come because she hasn't watched it yet. It's okay, she doesn't watch these videos anyway.
It's okay. She'll be able to come because she'll be caught up on Downton Abbey by then.
Numero 7. Read and watch a book-to-movie adaptation. Your choices are the story of Ferdinand the Bull, or the Lorax.
Now, I've read the Lorax. I've not read Ferdinand the Bull. Which one can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad and sing it with us, Dawson.
Have.
He doesn't want to sing with us. Okay. Do you want to pick? Because I don't really.
Well, this one I think is on Netflix, and if it's not, I think we own it. The movie.
Probably.
We don't own Ferdinand. We'd have to probably rent
No,
it.
I don't want to do that then. It'll be cheap. Lorax.
And there you have it. Mark's stack. Go ahead. Hold them up. Hold them up proudly.
Hold on.
Muscle it.
Good deadlift form here.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Yeah.
These are the 7 books that Mark is going to read this week. And he's going to watch this movie this week. 7 books and a movie before the end of Sunday. Can he do it? Who knows? Do it, guys. And throughout the week, I will check on his progress.
Got it. I'm doing it.
It's going to happen.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Later. Okay, guys. I have one more quick thing I wanted to add. So I'm going to take Man Called Ove off of my TBR because now that I know I'm not going to be watching the movie and I wasn't completely interested in it anyway, I don't want to force myself to read that. So I just went over to my shelf and I picked 4 books that I absolutely want to read. I would pick them up right now because I thought that's the best way to do it. First one is Kindred by Octavia Butler. Next one is Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Next we have Scythe by Neil Shusterman. And I even put on here Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. And the last one's called The Binding by Bridget Collins. That's the one I briefly talked about it that I wanted to read this year. And I have it on audiobook from my library. So of those 5 books, take a vote down below which one you think I should read during the readathon. I will probably give this about a day for votes to come in, and then I'm just going to start one of them. So vote which one to start. I'll hopefully get it started sometime Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I'll start it when I finish up on Damsels. So vote which one you think I should read for the readathon, and I will find a way to make it cohesive with everything else because I'm sneaky like that. Okay, that's it. Okay, guys, calling it tonight. We're done. It's like midnight and I'm tired and I stayed up like an hour later than I was going to editing this very video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Page count for the day, I got 187 pages read. I'm like 104-ish into this. So I'm like a third of the way through it, which really surprised me because nothing's happened. So I don't understand. Third of the way through Little Prince. Like 30 something pages there at about 50 pages. I haven't picked this up yet since last night, so I just 15 to the Dreamer and that's it. So I've read 1/3 of 3 books. So basically read 1 whole book. Just go with me on that one. And I'm happy about that. I'm not going to have a lot of time to vlog or a lot of time to read tomorrow. I have a pretty full day. I have a break in the middle of my day. Like a hour and 15-minute break right in the middle of my day. So I, of course, will take books with me to read. But I have play practice tomorrow night. So it would behoove me to practice my lines at some point tomorrow. So I will do that. And I was trying to get everything put on the website, but it was being slow. I don't know if it's the website or my phone or what. So I'll update things tomorrow. Goodreads is updated. Feel free to tell me down below how many pages you got read today or what books you got read, or if you're like, oh no, today I was in the real world and I didn't get to do things like reading. Respect. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Sleep well.
This is our roommate Dawson. We have lots of roommates. He's our newest one. What are you doing?
She's a weirdo.